Have you done London before?
No, it's my first time. Yeah,
great comedy.
Yeah,
city.
we saw it. They keep adding shows. It's nice.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
Those
Is it a
improvs
great
is
comedy
so
city?
big. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I would say probably
Because most of the stand-up you hear from England is like doo-doo.
the people there, they just love it.
It's like if you think that trans people like stop it, and then it's like
it's not bad. It's not a bad bit.
yeah, no, if you're against J.K. Rowling, maybe stop it. Yeah, they just make good points. They don't really do
Good
bits out
points
there.
are good too. You know.
They're not funny though.
No, but they're good points.
Well, they work, I guess.
Yeah.
If everyone thinks it's a good
People
point,
are like, yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's better than nothing. It's better than not funny and no point.
Yeah, and everyone disagreeing.
Right.
Yeah. Being wrong.
There's that. You ever met that comic?
Yeah.
Who thinks he's making a great point?
Yeah.
But see, I love those guys, dude, because for the most part, they never really go past like the open mic level or like, you know.
Some of them, you know, now I feel like it's a little easier to like you could sneak in now.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Because you could
completely
just
out of it,
make
but-
clips on TikTok of whatever
Yeah.
and convince people
of bad points.
and convince people that you're a good comic. They'll come out to see you, so you could finesse your way out the open mic scene. But that's hilarious when somebody thinks
the guys that would like hold court after open mic,
Yeah.
you know, and they would always have like fucking 5-10 like just mentally disabled guys, you know, listening.
Worst bodies ever.
Yeah, just listening to one guy wearing like a bow tie and like a newsy cap, being like, "You got to make yourself undeniable." It's just like I can't. Please tell me.
Dude, I
everything.
remember that guy.
Yeah.
Who was in an open mic for like 8 years, so you respected him
I
in a
miss
way. 'cause
those
you
guys
thought
so
that was,
much.
like-
Well, I never respected them, but
I guess that's the success of Kill Tony is it just like platforms those psychopaths.
It seems so. It seems so.
People love those psychos.
I had a friend.
I'm waiting for a guy to go on the show with a gun and actually shoot Tony Hinchcliffe to death. And then when everyone's mad, he's like, "What?
I had a
Do
friend.
I win the gift card or not? Do I get where is the Outback Steakhouse gift card?
Do I get to meet Shane?
I'm
What's
dying
going on?
to try this bloomin' onion I've been hearing about.
Sometimes you hear, like, you'll hear, I have friends who, you know, they're like, oh, I want to go on Kill Tony. And I'm like, but what's your thing? Like, you're just going to do a bit? Like, you're not going to act like you're, you know,
like what?
on the spectrum or homeless. Like, you got to have a thing.
I'm going to shit my pants.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
See, you tell me that. I'm like, okay, that's good. What else?
Yeah, but that's my thing,
Shit,
actually.
then what?
That is my thing.
You know? Because the shit will work for the minute, but then when you do the interaction, you got to do something else.
I told you, I talked to that kid on Friday who was at MSG for 7.5 hours waiting to hear his name, and he didn't hear it.
Yeah, shout out to him. That guy's committed.
He's like, I would have bodied it, though. Yeah.
I get it.
I like
thought-
the confidence.
Yeah, at 2 years in, I think I would have thought if you gave me a shot at Madison Square Garden, I would have bodied it, right?
Mhm.
That's like the thing when you're a beginner, you just don't know anything. So you're just like, put me up in front of 15,000 people for a minute without context.
What would you have dropped 2 years in? What was your early act like?
I feel like I always had perspective in that sense. Like, I didn't even leave an open mic till I was like 2.5, 3 years in. I had no interest in like performing in real shows.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I had that perspective.
Scary, dude.
Yeah.
MSG
I also had no
would be
one
scary.
offer, but I think if somebody would have offered and I would have done it.
Yeah. I mean, how could you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just at the beginning, you got to believe that you're really, really good.
You got to believe that you're the one. Dude.
Yeah. It's only like people who've been in it for years that are like, oh no, this is terrible. I made a horrific choice.
There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
You got to be undeniable.
You're dropping gems, dude.
What'll really bake your noodle later on is, would you still have knocked it over if I hadn't said anything?
I think I remember the guy you're talking about. The guy with the newsboy cap at the creek.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a very specific.
That guy used to drop knowledge.